Bill Simmons sparks a social media frenzy after he claims Caitlin Clark is bigger than any under-30 NBA star. Following an extraordinary college career, Caitlin Clark has started to create a buzz in the WNBA due to her exceptional skills. After being selected by the Indiana Fever, Clark stunned the basketball community. With her stellar skills on the court, Clark finished fourth in MVP voting, was honored with the Rookie of the Year title, and brilliantly guided the Fever to the playoffs. Notably, she averaged an impressive 19.2 points and topped the league with 8.4 assists per game. Clark gained a significant fanbase during her debut season thanks to her impressive accomplishments. Her outstanding performances have received praise from fans, players, and analysts alike. In a recent episode of the Ringer podcast, host Bill Simmons noted that there is no question that Clark is more prominent than any NBA star under 30. Simmons' statement sparked a debate among basketball fans, who began sharing their opinions in the comment section of NBA Central on X, formerly Twitter. One fan commented, "She has zero global brand for now. Awful take. Maybe one day, but not close at the moment." Caitlin Clark is craving an Aaliyah Boston meal delivery during Fever offseason. One of the most wholesome storylines of the Indiana Fever's successful 2024 season was the budding relationship between Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. These two consecutive #1 picks of the 2023 and 2024 WNBA draft were friendly with each other years before Indiana drafted Clark, but their relationship grew to a whole new level once they became teammates. This was not only seen by their success as a duo on the court, but also through some of their hilarious social media posts together, such as their various weight room workout videos that received a ton of attention. Fans are getting to see less of Clark and Boston together now that the Fever season is over. However, a recent exchange between them two on Instagram shows that their bond is still strong. On Tuesday, Boston made a promotional restaurant post on Instagram that wrote, "Thai chili wings at D's are a must when you're in the heart of SC." That included photos of her at a South Carolina-based restaurant called D's Wings. The top comment on her post is from Clark, who wrote, "Bring me some back." Bill Simmons proclaims Caitlin Clark bigger than any NBA star younger than 30. Is he right? Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark has inarguably been the biggest story in basketball in 2024. From her incredible run in the NCAA tournament with the Iowa Hawkeyes to her sensational debut season in the WNBA, where she won the Rookie of the Year award, her meteoric rise has been unprecedented. There's no debate that she's the most popular women's basketball player. However, Bill Simmons believes her popularity transcends gender. On his podcast, the analyst claimed Clark is more popular than any under-30 star in the NBA. He believes that established superstars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant are the only players more popular than the 22-year-old guard. He lauded her for putting women's basketball on the map, saying, "I literally did not care about women's basketball 10 years ago in any way, shape, or form. So I think some things have moved toward just the quality of play is more fun to watch, but she seems to be some sort of catalyst that is just like before and after, and now we are in the after." The numbers back Simmons' claim. Clark's seismic impact was first felt at the 2024 WNBA draft, where she was picked first overall. Viewership peaked at 3.09 million, over 5 times the previous record of 601,000. In the regular season, 21 of the 24 games that had over 1 million views featured Clark and the Fever, including the top 16. The Rookie, unsurprisingly, had the best-selling jersey. But the scale even left Fanatics CEO Michael Rubin astonished. He revealed that her jersey broke the single-day record for most jersey sales in the company's history. Above all, Clark made analysts like Simmons, who rarely use their platform to talk about the WNBA, pay attention to the league and women's basketball. And he's not the only one who jumped on the bandwagon. Stephen A. Smith labeled Clark box office. Over the past 15 years, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith has seemingly been on every show on the network to share his opinion in his patented flamboyant fashion about the biggest stories in every sport. And though he would rarely talk of the WNBA, this year was different, and he admitted it's due to Clark. On an episode of the Stephen A. Smith Show, he said, "You got a girl here who's box office in Caitlin Clark. She is box office." We can lament it all we want, but the fact of the matter is, Caitlin Clark is box office, and we got to get that out the way. Clark's impact on women's basketball is well documented. However, it may be time to recognize her not just as the most popular female basketball player on the planet, but as a bona fide basketball superstar.
Period.